on the map of, I don't know what the map is, Courland, we have Wilhelm Gmelin or Satoru Gojo playing as Germany. And his opponent is none other than Iamturk, or how he likes to be called, Turk the Dirk. Iamturk is playing predictably Otto. And would you expect Iamturk going for a train post, a mosque, and chopping down wood to get a house down? I would not. And near his train post he has 50 coin, which is guarded by a gunman. And look at this fancy pants gunman staring at the coin mine. Maybe he thinks in the silver mine he can get even more coin for himself and increase his treasure. Now will School Hemet go for the treasure here of 50 coin? He will not. He will ignore the gunman because he knows that the gunman is very greedily protecting his treasure and would not give it up so easily. Instead of that, going for 90 coin, so skipping the 50 coin, it tie, just skipping it, not even wanting to go for it. Interesting. Strange more than interesting. Now Satoru Gojo, we know Germany, what Germany is all about, and Germany is all about that coin income. Using settlers to gain the advantage, to gain a lot of eco here. Look, instead of 3, they gain 2 settlers. That's not a settler, only a settler, it's a settler wagon. And settler wagons are considered 2 villagers. Look, 1.87 and that's 0.92. So that's even better than 2 villagers when you think about it. They use up space as 1 villager would, and that means that more of them can gather from 1 resource. Now they do cost 2 population space, so you have to keep that in mind. So they cost a bit more. You can build them. And does he have the card for them to be able to build? No, it's a age 3 or 4 card. So you send it, build a mill, and then you can train settler wagons. You can train around 20. It also have the Hessian Jägers and the German Black Riders. 9 Uhlans followed up by 8 Uhlans. And going for that treasure, no true Scotsman would drop their bagpipes here, but they are still worth 50 XP and 50 coin. Marauding Musketeer will go down to the German Explorer. Remember, try to use your Explorer in ranged or melee stance depending on the treasure. So the Treasure Guardian, does it have range resist or melee resist? And Iamturk going for that age up just in time. I think I never saw Iamturk play any other civilization than Otto. He really wants that Otto gameplay. Predictable, but I guess enjoyable for him. Or maybe, I don't know what his motivation is for going Otto every game. Maybe he wants to climb, maybe he really likes the playstyle. Maybe there's something to it, other than winning. And Germany also has a very standard deck here. There's no like mercenary play, no mercenary deck. You can see only 2 mercenaries being shipped here. No cards that would indicate a revolt. So it's a standard game. A standard game as much as you can get a standard game. But this is not standard. Iamturk going for a trading post. What does he have in his mind? And the name of the deck is Land. 5 Urks may fold up by 700 coins, 700 wood. But no! Going for another trading post. Wow, with this initial wood age up, he decided to go for a trading post. So first he got with the initial wood a trading post down, then he spent 200 coin for one and for a trading post upgrade. But and he said, I think he chopped down 100 food, not food but wood, to scout out this house of Jagelion, and he actually decided to auto build a trading post. Now he's making Lipkat Tatars, quick firing cavalry archer from Lithuania. So auto going for a food wood heavy unit. Interesting. 20 villagers are onto the field for Turk. So Turk is doing something which we don't see that often. And spamming the train unit. He will get 4 of them only. Unfortunately for him. But behind this, going for an eco native focus. And these are good against cavalry and what else? Artillery. Basically goons. With bows. And still sending in the 700 coin. And only now getting the 50 coin. Why did he not get it earlier? And another 50 coin. Wow. That's very nice. Pikemen. Coming onto the field for Germany. Followed up by more pikemen. Is he anticipating the Tartar archers? Yeah, maybe he is, since he can see that Turk does have 2 train posts and 1 native post under his control. And deciding to snare down the Tatar archers with his Uhlan to get a couple of more shots in onto the Tatars with his town center. And more Tatars are being produced here. Germany going for a wow H2 play of all things. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that Germany and Iamturk would go for such a play here? But a big lag came through, guys. Big lag, like no other. But still, we are in the game. Lags can't keep us off the game here, guys. Look how slow the pikemen are. There's nowhere to catch up to the Tartars. They have 7.25 siege. It would have been better to wait with the pikemen. Because Tartar archers are kiting him so hard. Oh my god. Don't wanna see it. Don't wanna see it. 19 villagers for Gojo versus 22. And 3 Delhi. Wow. So he got stagecoach to get faster experience, and now he's switching up with coin and going for placer mines. Wow. And only building Tatar archers. Listen, Listen to these voice lines. Such a nice voice line. And kiting so hard here. Wow. Gojo has nothing going for him. Oh my god. Such a smart play here by Iamturk. Turking the Dirk, man. Playing auto, but playing it unconventionally. What a play here. Good god. And playing with their food. You going nowhere. How much damage do they do? One more shot. Boom, you down. Tatars going straight for the town center. Going through the town center, not minding anything. And going for one villager might go down here. Even though it has great coats, it will go down. Minutemen and pikemen have to be called to defend this push of Tartar and Delhi. The pikemen can't connect onto the Tartars, they're just too slow. My god, are they slow. So, if you have the ability to go for, what's the call? Jagelion, definitely go for it. Equal as your resource stockpile. Oh, that's one of the best, I think. Not, yeah, one of the better native texts which you can, big button text, which you can research. Increased hand cavalry, ranged attack, grants again. That's very nice. In industrial and imperial. Oh, that's. So if you aged up with, let's say, 5 or 4 Delhi, and then you send this one, you get it again. Units and resources you have already received from age ups are granted again. Wait, does that mean it's for all? Oh, imagine if it were for all. Spies. What? Is it possible that we will see a spies play? And look how... Oh, no. I thought that Germany was still not aging up yet. But they are. They have a bit... Yeah, it's definitely a safe mine here. This one is safe. But this one could be raided here, definitely. I think he aged up with the fast age up option, since he got nothing of this age up. And decided to build the war wagons, definitely the right choice. Can counter a lot of units which autos make. And I'm going for greed like there's no tomorrow, being ahead nearly 3k score. Sending in 5 Spahi, getting in log flume. Wow, he really wants that log flume upgrade. And Gojo going for the trading post with a couple of pikemen and some minutemen. Very nice. But what does Germany have here to counter these Spahi and Uhlans? Skirmishers and some Uhlans. Uhlans are great at cavalry, hand cavalries. But against Spahi in a mass like that, need more of them. And you need to focus one Spahi down. Wow! Only 2 wagons go down. I thought all 3 of them would go down. And losing villagers now. Oh no. Wow. Great split on the war wagon damage. 26 versus 20. Maybe going for... Not veteran units, no, but maybe Turk will go for... What's the unit? Yeah. Cavalry archers, yeah, right. Tartar archers with cavalry archers. Or Lipka Tartar. Ooh, farming building. Very nice. Gain more range. Units armed with a bow gain more range. Oh my god. Lipka Tartars again being sent. Fast Serbo-Croatian Lancer with dual armor and a powerful lance charge benefits from promotions. Shock Raider. And now I'm thinking about this card here. Sarmatism. You could definitely go for Tartars, send this one in, and build Tartar archers. Not Tartar, but cavalry archers. You could even go for cav units from Russia, which have bows on cavalry units. So that's one, or African civilization, or Lakota with bow riders. The possibilities are very good here for on this map for cavalry with bows. But what will Germany do here with the mass of skirmishers? With skirmishers, 144 hit points. But how much attack? Only wow, 18. Team hand and range cavalry attack increased. Not a lot of shipments. No shipments to upgrade the skirmishers here. Abuse gunners with veteran cavalry archers and some Lupka Tartars. And Turk building even more cavalry archers. Great thing to do. And these Lupka Tartars have not been upgraded yet. They have better range resist, not range resist, but movement speed than the cavalry archers, remember that? Wow! They're actually connecting. Wow! Great stuff from Gojo. Managing to connect with the Uhlans onto the Abus guns, but not in a great mass. Only 3 of them connected onto the Abus guns, and they did nothing. Look at that stockpile of wood. Maybe he will go for a town center. Or for some Tartar archers. You need to have some amount of anti-cavalry against Germany, which has a lot of Uhlans. 3 Uhlans and Uhlan shipments. Ooh, try to imagine if Japan went with yeah, that's a build order thing, guys. Yamabushi, that's the Japan cavalry with bows. So Yabushi, which have like 2 or 3 upgrades. And then if you could create some Manchurians out of your monastery. Oh my god. I don't think that you would be able, no way that you would be able, not able to lose, right? You would not be able to lose. So 1 ranged attack sounds like a lot to me. Definitely a game changer. And look at that high elo gameplay. So that's around the 2k elo ladder, my god. And Germany managed to pull ahead here. I don't know how. No church shipment. And really wants to take down this trading post. Yeah, in high elo we don't see a lot of unnecessary engagements. Players really like to keep their military mass alive. But wet skirmishes in the middle of the map could have been raided by Delhi or maybe took some pocket shots. And now getting in cavalry combat. Great shipment to have. Cavalry combat, cavalry hit points, and then maybe cavalry attack. Boom. Explorer goes down. Can't get town center built. Look at that mass of war wagons. Oh my good god. What is Germany thinking here? What will Germany pull off? Oh, you don't want to take that fight, right? Or they do. Just smash them onto the abuse guns. Might be the deciding fight here, guys. Good god. Are we in for a game or are we in for a game? Uhlan's just decimated abuse guns. I think that's game. Iamturk. Even though he played it unconventionally with the Tatar archers, did not manage to win. Yuruks have to run for their lives. The whole mass of war wagons and skirmishers managed to live, and some 8 surviving units are still onto the field. Do see some cavalry archers, but what good will archers do against skirmishers and that big mass of war wagons? And that's why vanilla Germany is such a scary civilization. Look at that mass of units. Good God. Just taking hits left and right, not caring. And kiting very nicely here with his Ebbs Gunners. Great play. Even though Ebbs Gunners have lower range, 19 to skirmishers 20, they're still a great unit to counter skirmishers. Look, they have more hit points, more resistances. And now getting in Hessian mercenaries, which ships 12 Jaegers. So a nice supplementary to his skirmisher mass. So he's decided to not go for cavalry hit points or cavalry combat. He just needs more mass onto the field. Completely ignoring the villagers here, and that's game. G to the G. Great game, guys, to cast. If you have games like this, send them in.